Hello, we are Joris and Luke, and our review is about the book A Hologram for the King by Dave Eggers. It was published in 2012 and the book got to the finals of the National Book Award. It was adapted as a film in 2016 featuring Tom Hanks and Sarita Choudhury. The film is 97 minutes long and the budget was $35 million. Overall reception of the book was positive, as a lot of people found the book funny, but also heartbreaking at the same time.
Okay, so now I will give you a short summary of the book A Hologram for the King. A Hologram for the King is a novel written by Dave Eggers that involves attempts of an American businessman, Alan Clay, to stabilize his finances, find happiness in life, and ensure his daughter has funds to continue her college education. Alan works for Reliant Systems, a communication company that has a hologram projection system it wants to present to King Abdullah of Saudi Arabia, in the hopes that he will get the job of installing IT at the new King Abdullah Economic City. Alan is assigned the presentation job because he knows the king's nephew. Alan is desperately seeking to get the job because he is in debt by more than $100,000 and his daughter is in desperate need of college funds. Alan travels with a team to make the presentation. While there, waiting for the king for more than 3 weeks, Alan meets a local named Youssef, and the two became friends. Youssef invites Alan up to his father's house in the mountains, where Alan is involved by a hunting accident, which almost kills a young shepherd. Alan also has his fist on his back removed by Dr. Zara Hakem, and the two begin a tentative, tough, short-lived romance as Zara goes to Paris on business. Alan's presentation to the king goes well, but the Reliant does not take the IT job. Alan decides to stay on in Saudi Arabia to attempt to convince the king to use Reliant in some other way.
Then the characters. Alan Clay is a 54-year-old businessman who works for an American IT company called Reliant. He began as a promising vendor, especially of bikes, but since a couple of years he isn't really successful, and because of that he isn't financially stable. Joseph is Alan's new best friend and is tolerant for stupid jokes and personable. He has a wealthy family and a college education, but still works as an Uber driver, and it doesn't look like it will ever change. Hannah is a hard-partying Danish woman who lives in the middle of the desert. Hannah meets Alan when Alan is on a mission to find the person who has done bad things to Reliant. There are Brad, Kaylee, and Rachel. They are the young colleagues of Alan in the company. They go to Saudi Arabia with him. Kit Clay is the 20-year-old daughter of Alan. She doesn't make an appearance in the book, but she is in a lot of memories of Alan, in the third-person perspective. Although the experiences are from Alan, the third-person perspective enables the plot to proceed at a flowing pace. In this way, the reader is able to relate and understand Alan secondhand, rather than experiencing events through the eyes of Alan himself.
A Hologram for the King is a humorous novel with a very serious undertone. It is a story about a businessman who is not or no longer successful in doing business. Moreover, it's a story about a clash between two cultures. You have the Western, the American culture, and the Arab, the Arabian culture. The words and sentences in the novel are easy to follow for someone who regularly reads the text. Sometimes the story seems to be complicated, especially when it comes to the work of Alan Clay. But Alan thinks very little as possible, actually, with others about his work. With regard to language and layout, this novel is very readable. There are a lot of dialogues and every chapter has quite a few blank lines. The novel A Hologram for the King is written very legibly. The language is not difficult and the paragraphs are short and they have a lot of blank lines.
Luke, you don't have the 6 minutes yet.
Wait, I have some ideas.
Also use it to cut wood. can also use it to play softball. Out! I'm going to fall!
I've got you!
Ah! You can also play frisbee with the boot.
You can even use it as dog food. I think they like it.
Ah! Dit kan gewoon. Oh mijn god.